Okay. I just wanted to show a good example of what a good sock puppet is like. Have so many bad sock puppets, you might forget that there is such a thing as a good sock puppet. So let me check this out. I was having a conversation here, and let's see if I can find it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, am I here? Oh, well. So yeah. Oops, that's not good. It doesn't work. Hold on a second. I have to do it like this. What happened? There we go. So yeah, here we have I made a comment on this is Mikio Kaku's or he says Michio Kaku. I like Mikio Kaku. It says Einstein's monsters. Well, it's talking about black holes and everything. So there I have a question that I asked. I mean, yeah, I asked on this video here. So I asked, if matter becomes infinitely dense, why is everyone looking for dark matter? Hoping to get a reply because I like to learn stuff. So I got a reply, and it says, how I understand the infinity is only by product of the incompleteness of our current physics. Matter doesn't actually become infinite. Okay, that is a good response. I mean, that's a logical, reasonable, rational response to a question that I have. A good question that I have. I think it's a good question because when if you don't know that in relativity, when something like in special, I mean, yeah, in special relativity, the faster you go, time slows down. I mean, time, yeah, right, time slows down. Special relativity, yeah. Well, anyways, the but while while time is slowing down, matter the distance shrinks and the mass becomes infinite. And that's why the photon has to be massless, completely massless, while it's moving. Is because there's no mass to become infinite. Somehow it gets around not having mass. But anyways, because if it had mass, it would become infinite mass, and then when light hit you, you would feel it. But anyways, um, in general relativity, the same thing happens. Time slows down, distance shrinks, and the mass becomes infinite, according to the math. But it doesn't actually become infinite, obviously, because and it doesn't actually all disappear or go somewhere else because there's different sizes of black hole. You add to the mass of the black hole, it just becomes bigger. So it's not actually arriving at the infinite density, apparently. It's getting close, but it's not actually arriving. So yeah, he says matter doesn't actually become infinitely dense or infinite mass. Okay, so I respond. I say yes. Apparently, it doesn't actually arrive there. I mean to say that matter arrives at or almost arrives at infinite mass because I said density instead of mass. It seems to me that it could explain the amount of the mass that is being observed in the galaxy. Add to that the effect that the galaxy itself is running at a variable rate of time as well as a variable measure of distance. So when you look at a galaxy, what you're seeing is not all the same. Different parts of the galaxy are running at different rates of time, and different places in the galaxy have a different measure of distance. So the closer, of course, you get to the center, the more distance becomes smaller and smaller, and the more time slows down. But anyways, I just wanted to highlight here. This here doesn't have any content, no content, no subscribers, but yet he's offering some, halfway decent response. This is what the internet should be like, right? I would think. But anyway, I just want to give an example of a good puppet, a good sock puppet, because most of them aren't. Most of them are just negative, trying to talk bad about me and everything, and all I'm trying to do is trying to learn stuff. So yeah, because if you follow the math, everything's going to be, the math doesn't make sense, actually. To be honest, that's why Einstein and them had such a problem with the black hole and all that, because it really doesn't actually make sense. It doesn't actually arrive at infinite density. And if it did, of course, there'd be a problem. And maybe it will be a problem in the future, who knows? But anyway, just wondering, I'm not actually basing it on anything, just an idea. So I said, yes, apparently it doesn't actually arrive there. I mean to say that matter arrives at, or almost arrives at, infinite mass. Seems to me that could explain the amount of the mass that is being observed and being described as dark matter. So, I just wanted to share that, just for the fun of it. And to see if I can always get a response like that. That would be interesting. But I guess, in this world you got bad ideas, so there's a lot of bad ideas floating around out there, so that's what messes up the world so much.